That 34-10 final score tells you it was a domination. But it doesn't tell you the whole story of how this game was won and, more importantly, catastrophically lost. This wasn't just about the Lions playing well. It was about the Browns handing them a victory with turnovers and stunning mistakes. In this video, we'll break down how the Detroit Lions dismantled the Cleveland Browns. We'll look at the Lions' immediate answer after going down 7-0, dissect the turnovers and special team blunders that buried Cleveland, and spotlight the key players who sealed the dominant win. Let's get into it. Welcome to Blue Collar Blitz Podcast. I'm your host, Maverick.
And I'm Big O.
That was a great game. Going into this game, I figured Detroit's defense was going to have to be the stronger unit, considering, how strong Cleveland's defense is. And, they did just that. 17 points scored off the turnovers. What more can you ask for? You know what I'm saying? Every unit was involved. We got a special teams touchdown out of it. So let's start with this 88-yard drive that Cleveland had against Detroit. Cleveland hadn't scored in the first drive of the game all season until yesterday. So
I think they just they were still amped from their win. And they thought they was going to come in Detroit and do the same thing, Joke's on you. But,
right.
They came in, they was just energy, they came in hype already, then they got a reality check.
Right. So what I want to point out is, we gave up the touchdown in the first drive. It was 88 yards. Shout out to the defense for clamping down after that. We held them under 40 yards for the rest of the half. I mean, we pretty much held them down after that drive. It was like they woke up and they're like, what's going on? On the other side of that, we played our old coach. He's the defensive coordinator for the Browns, Mr. Jim Schwartz. Going into this game, no team ran over 100 yards until yesterday.
Yeah.
We put 109 yards on them. And shout out to Gibbs, averaging 6.1 carries, 6.1 yards per carry. He is the top running back when it comes to running against loaded boxes with all the defenders in the box. He had, I want to say, his 11 of his carries, he had like 86 yards with defenders in the box. He's the best running back currently right now when it comes to running against loaded boxes. So it's not just Montgomery who we have that can play smash mouth football and, running between the tackles. Gibbs is like, I can do it as well. I can just do it a little bit faster. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him.
Man, he straight up showed the wheels, man. He was like, he was hitting them with the jukes. For a minute, it looked like Barry Sanders out there.
Yeah, some flashbacks.
Man, I was like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. I'm back. But he hit a Barry Sanders move. He did that juke. I was like, oh, man. Took me back.
Yeah, man. So before we go further, let's address the elephant in the room. J-Mo. Targeted 8 times. He had 2 catches. Goff definitely underthrew him a few times. One of them led to the Ward pick. But you remember what Coach used to say? When the ball hits you in the hand? You got to catch it.
You got to catch it.
I understand that it was a difficult adjustment. He had to adjust twice. He had to locate the ball. That's not easy. A lot of people think that that's easy. That's not the easiest thing in the world when you're making an over-the-shoulder catch and you got to locate the ball. But it hits you in the hands, man.
Yeah.
So you still solid. You know what I'm saying? We still love you. But that was a big play. That was a big play. My heart broke when I saw him drop that pass.
Man, I was at the bar all by myself.
Listen, man, I had to recuperate, man. I was
at the bar all by myself.
I was low energy, man. I had to rest up. I had to rest up for work in this episode, man.
Man, nah, you missed out though. It was live up in there, actually.
Was it?
Yeah.
Don't tell me that, bro.
It was. It was live. I had a feeling it was gonna be, but man, They had a crew up there.
I didn't know what to expect because I thought it would have been live during the Bears game and you could hear a pin drop.
Yeah. I know.
So I hate I missed it. I'm sure it was a good time. I hate I missed it, but I was exhausted.
That's how it'd be though, you know. It'd be like, man, like if you came out, it probably wouldn't have been like that. Is that
right? Right? Like, oh, Mav here? Nah, man, we're going to another bar. We're going to hang out somewhere else.
That looked like his car right there. Nah.
Yeah. No, keep going.
Go to White Rhino. Let's go get a Charlie Brown burger.
Right. Shout out to White Rhino on that Charlie Brown burger.
All right.
So the O-line did a phenomenal job against Myles Garrett. You're playing against the top DN, if you want to argue and say he's, tied for, number one with Trey Hendrickson. They did a great job with Myles Garrett and keeping the pocket as clean as they could. And Goff, with his awareness, being able to move around in the pocket, he wasn't, staring like a deer in headlights. He was moving around well. Because Myles was, man, he made Decker look like a toddler. He was driving him back, and I'm like, how long?
Not a toddler.
Man, I'm going to show you some of the replays where he just drove him back. It was just like, why are you trying to block me? Dude is strong. He's strong. But we kept the pocket clean again. 0 sacks. I mean, there's some things that we can clean up, but overall, I'm happy with it. Our offense, it didn't generate a ton of yards. Goff threw for 168 yards, 16 to 27. He threw that pick, underthrowing J-Mo. But we got it done. And the thing that I like about this Detroit team is if there's one unit struggling or it's taking them a while to get going, we can lean on the other units. Yeah. Defense said you can lean on us. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get you the 2 picks. Hutch had the punch out, the forced fumble. And then Khalif Raymond with the punt return. Bro, the unsung hero on that play, Jacob Sailors. Did you see that block?
Yeah.
Took out 2 defenders.
Yes.
That's what sprung it. I had to keep rewinding. I was rewinding. I'm like, bro, he launched his body and was like, just go, just take off.
Yeah.
So, great stuff, man.
Man, but speaking of Hutch, though, man, I thought he was gone again. I thought he was gone. Man, I was at the bar. I was about to say, I was up there like, man, they about to see a grown man cry up in here. I mean, it got quiet. You can hear a pin drop up in there. There's like, everybody was, no. I was up in there like, just like in shock, like, no. No, I was about to hit the James Evans. Damn.
Oh, who was that? The mom.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? He thought the same thing. When they interviewed him after the game, he said he was telling himself, like, you got to get up. You got to get up because the fans you don't want to worry the fans. And they're thinking like, oh no, is he down again? He's like, you just got to get up and get to the sideline just so they can, kind of breathe a sigh of relief.
Man.
So.
Yeah.
He knew it.
That was good on him because I was right there. My ass was starting to water up. Look, ain't no shame in my game. You know what I'm saying? I care about my players, man.
Absolutely.
So I was just like, man, come on, dog, not again.
Not again, man. Don't do it to me. Don't do this to me.
Not, hey. He's like, do it to you. What about me?
he got up though.
Yeah,
so,
he got up. He got up, but it was
he
scary.
Knew he had to.
It was scary though.
Speaking of Hutch, you know what I'm saying, with his performance, he had the forced fumble, he had the 2 sacks, 2 tackles for loss. Hutch he's at 32.5 career sacks right now. That's the most of any Lions player through their first 4 seasons. So shout out to Hutch.
Big shout out. Go Blue.
You had to throw that in there.
Oh, I was like,
go Blue, man. Golly, you just had to throw that in there. It's not even in the camera shot.
Oh, it ain't.
I'm gonna edit it out. I hope it don't go wide. If it go widescreen, it'll get it in there. I'm gonna keep it skinny during that part of the editing.
Man, that's messed up.
You just gonna bring the bear in the script? I like how you casually brought the bear in. Yeah, go Blue, man. You know what? I don't have a problem with Michigan players, once they become Lions. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, go Blue. He's doing his thing right now. I can't be mad at him. Yeah. So, some other mentions. DJ Reed with the pick. I like how tough he is. At the end of the day, he's gonna sacrifice his body to do whatever he has to do for this team. I know there was a lot of concern when he went down with the hamstring injury, but according to the coaches, they said he it's not serious. He may miss 3 to 4 weeks, but it's not season ending. So that's a sigh of relief. And then Terrion Arnold, I guess we may as well get into it. He'll probably miss next week's game with the shoulder injury. He'll be back the following week. And so that's good, so we'll probably have Rocky Scene and Dorsey step up in his place. And obviously we got Amik Robertson that's going to step up and start in place of DJ Reed. During the game, I'm on our Instagram page. For those of you who follow this page, we have pages on pretty much all the social media platforms. So I'm watching all of the Detroit Lions posts after we score, each time, or after we make, a dominant effort on a play. And the comments have nothing to do with what the Lions posted. They post a touchdown, and all you read is, TA got to go. Get Arnold out of there. What are we doing? Another bust. Why is he in the game? Come on, man, with the hold in the And I'm like, I thought about you. I thought about you, bro. That was the first time, I can honestly say, that's the first time this season that I felt like a Broderick Martin fan.
Dang, really?
I felt it in my heart. I said, man, I know how my bro feels. I know how it feels to cheer for a player that's not doing the greatest.
Rooting for themselves.
And the comments were like, get him out of the game. There may have been one comment where they're like, chill out on him. Like it was, but overwhelmingly there was hate.
Man, Detroit fans is ruthless, man.
We might, no, I wouldn't say we close with Philly fans, because Philly fans go nuts, but we can be pretty ruthless.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he'll avoid 1 week of that because he won't be in against the Bengals. Now, the sad part about this is you're going against a backup QB. That may have been your pick. That may have been your game to get a pick, and you got hurt. This is uncontrollable sometimes. But, so that kind of sucks. That's unfortunate. In other injury news, Aleem McNeil may be returning to practice this week, which should start the 3-week clock of him being placed back on the roster. And he should, if everything goes well, he should be ready to play in November. So that's a good thing. I like to hear that. What do you think going into this Cincinnati Bengals game?
I think we're doing good. So, I think they're going to bring the same energy. As long as they bring the same energy and continue to do smart plays, I think we'd be all right. I don't see no issues.
Are you worried about the fact that obviously Detroit has a next man up mentality to where they're like, everyone should be ready to play at all times. But we have 2 backup corners that are getting ready to start against this backup QB. You have any concerns there?
Nope. For the simple fact, look what we did last year. Look, we had key players out with injuries, and our backups they stepped up.
Right.
We got good backups, so I'm not worried. Not about that at all. They'd be all right.
So you say not about that. Is there a concern somewhere?
Well, my problem, I'm superstitious, so I try not to be like, man, we gonna kill him, we gonna dog walk him, and next thing you know, that leash that leash wound up going to the other hand, and so I think we'd be all right. I really do think we'd be all right. You guys, what's your concerns on it?
I don't really have any concerns. I'm watching, so I have the game up right now, right? So they're playing Denver currently. Denver's up 7-3. Browning is 8 for 12, 66 yards. Obviously no touchdowns, no picks. I'm gonna watch the rest of this game tonight, and we'll go from there. Obviously, this episode will be released before I get to fully analyze what's going on in this game, but I'm not overly concerned about this. Not on the defensive side. You know what I'm saying? Offense, we gonna keep rolling on all cylinders. As long as we got that Goff and St. Brown connection that they were talking about, I don't have any concerns.
Yeah. So I mean that's it. Like, I mean, I see if we had some sorry backups, man.
Mhm.
I ain't trying to be that cocky Detroit Lions fan, but I mean, last year we was in bad shape.
We were. I mean, I try to be careful with that too, but at the same time, I mean, if you dominant, you dominant. Like,
yeah.
St. Brown is at what, 6 touchdowns so far?
Mm-hmm.
So even if, going into this next week's game, Cincinnati is like, we need to key in on him. We got other players.
Right.
Who you gonna stop? Somebody gonna be open. We gonna hit you with something. If you want to cut, if you want to play back and make sure the receivers don't eat, our running backs gonna eat. They gonna eat between the tackles, and you know what I'm saying, the guards, they gonna eat on the outside. We got too many ways to stop you. As long as our O-line is continuing to show the dominance that they've been showing, what can you do? Shout out to all of the haters who thought we were going to take a huge step back because we lost our coordinators. Right now, it doesn't look like that. In week one, it was some concerns. You know what I'm saying? Some gelling had to go on. We had to, clean up some mistakes. But right now, man, we haven't missed a beat.
I thought I was one. Well, I was one of them saying that they're gonna have to get adjusted or whatever. But I knew they would.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, our coach didn't go nowhere. I mean,
right?
He knew what to do. Everybody looking
Yeah.
good right now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean,
and I like the fire from our defensive coordinator. You know what I'm saying? They were interviewing him, and he was like, "Everyone has a job to do.
Mm-hmm.
There's no excuses on this team. I got a job to do. If I mess up, I got to take accountability for that. It's the same thing for you as a player. If you hurt, come out the game. I don't want to hear I missed that tackle or I missed that pick because I'm hurt or my knee. If you hurt, come out the game." So I like his attitude. I'm happy with how we're looking going forward.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any concerns. I honestly might want to change up some of my win-loss predictions that I had this summer based on how we're looking.
So my numbers are a little more accurate.
Your numbers looking great right now, bro. Because I was like, we might lose that. I thought we would lose the Ravens game in the summer, but then right before the game, based on how we look, you know what I'm saying, against the Bears and whatnot, I was like, yeah, we can, as long as we lock Lamar up, we can win this game. And that's pretty much how everything is. You make your predictions in the summer because you really don't know. You have to see the product on the field.
And I said that. This is this numbers we throwing out right now. We won't know until we start seeing some games.
Exactly.
We can't even count the preseason games.
Exactly.
So I said that, so, but my numbers are looking pretty good.
They are. Rounds on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna lose with my prediction, and you're gonna win, and rounds on me because who am I afraid of right now? And it's not just looking at the Detroit Lions and what their team is able to do. I'm looking at the competition, and the competition is not looking all that scary. I'm looking at, y'all gonna call me crazy for this. We play. Let me pull this up. I'm not worried about the Chiefs at the Chiefs. I'm not worried about, this is really going to throw y'all for a loop. I don't know that I'm worried about the Eagles at the Eagles in November. Unless they show me a little bit more. Because looking at these 4 wins that the Eagles have, I know they're 4-0, but looking at these wins, I'm seeing some holes. I'm seeing some spots for opportunities for the Lions. I'm also looking at the fact that we were going to have Aleem McNeil back during that time.
And
so now we haven't even.
Huh? Tampa? Wait a minute, which one are you talking about?
For the Eagles. The Eagles, we play them November 16th at the Eagles.
Oh, yeah.
But we'll have our starting D lineman back. Now they get to rotate with Tyleik Williams. So now they're fresh.
Yeah.
You got him and DJ Reader. You got them rotating. I'm seeing now. Their defense is cold. The Eagles' defense is cold, but our offense is colder. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes
it's
to
gonna be a good game.
Saquon,
it's a night game too,
and Hurts against our defense. And we got our D line, and we got another D lineman back, another star. We're rotating people in. Oh, I am so sorry. How could I forget about Grant Stewart stepping up on the goal line defense? I've been saying for weeks, I'm like, yo, we need to put him in. He's got the speed. This dude is a firecracker on the field, bro.
Man.
You start rotating all these linebackers in. I'm not worried about this Eagles game that night. So I'm not predicting the win yet. We're going to wait and see how these injuries pan out with the corners. We're going to wait till we get a little bit closer to the game.
You got to hope we don't got no more injuries.
Exactly.
Right.
Let some more stats roll in. See who else is gelling and rolling on all cylinders between the two teams. But based on what I've seen, the Green Bay game was the wake-up call. We move forward with that. I don't want to look past this Bengals game, but a part of me is. I'm looking at the Chiefs. I'm looking at the fact that, we're going to the Chiefs right after we go to Cincinnati. You beat them. What's your first real challenge? The Bucs, possibly? Because the Bucs, the Bucs were looking pretty good.
Yeah, they looking good.
That's really your first challenge. The Commanders ain't who they were last year. We play the Vikings. I was never really worried about the Vikings, So, and then after that, you got the Eagles. You got the Eagles. We got the Eagles or the Vikings before that. The Vikings is November 2nd. That's the game. I'm looking in order of the game. So we got Bengals, Chiefs.
Okay.
Then you got Bucs and Vikings at home. Then you got the Commanders, and then you got the Eagles. So I'm not worried. I'm not worried, man. We're looking closer to your prediction. So you got some rounds coming potentially. So
top shelf,
right?
Top shelf.
You got anything else you want to add?
Man, I'm happy right now. Shoot, I mean, okay. I'm real happy. They looking like last year. They looking good, and I think we gonna be all right. I mean, I really do. I don't want to put no voodoo on them, but right now we looking great. And
for sure.
I need them to keep that same energy. And I can't wait till we go back to Green Bay. Or when we get Green Bay again.
When we get them, yeah. That's the Thanksgiving game.
Yeah. So I'm hoping we return the favor.
For sure. All right. Well, to wrap this up, this 34-10 final wasn't just a win. It was a dissection. The Lions won by playing smart, opportunistic football, cashing in on every mistake the Browns made. For the Detroit Lions, now 3-1, this performance proves that they're a legitimate contender. They showed a maturity that will serve them well. Though the injuries to the corners are a little bit of a concern, we got news that, they should be back pretty soon. So for Blue Collar Blitz Podcast, I'm your host, Maverick.
I'm Big O. Out, TA.
We're gonna do this at the end of every episode. We'll see y'all next week.